There's been roughly 9.2 billion tons of plastic produced since it was first invented in the late 19th century, and more than 6.9 billion tons of that has become waste, according to Laura Parker's June 2018 National Geographic article, "We Made Plastic, We Depend on It, Now We're Drowning in It." Plastic plays an important role in our everyday lives and may have a lasting impact on the earth for future generations to come. After hearing about plastic straw and bag bans, I decided to try to embark on a low-waste lifestyle. This included being more conscious about my consumption of plastic. I made sure I used alternatives when available, but I also realized that plastic has a place in our world. I'll be delving into some of these benefits as well as disadvantages and alternatives to plastic. Plastic has plenty of benefits. It has many physical characteristics that are useful and highlighted by this water bottle. Plastic is lightweight, it's durable, and it's pretty flexible. Plastic's characteristics make it beneficial in certain applications. For example, because of its flexibility, plastic is typically used in clothing, especially athletic clothing, where stretch can be useful. Plastic is also used in the medical industry. In their 2013 paper entitled "Plastics and Environmental Health: The Road Ahead," Northern Halden state, disposable plastic items such as latex gloves, IV bags, and dialysis tubes are inexpensive and allow for patient safety as well as time savings due to eliminating the need to sterilize used equipment. Safety is also why plastic packaging is used in the food industry, where safety is a big concern. Despite many of its benefits, plastic also has some disadvantages, which we'll take a look at now. Plastic's disadvantages lie in its use and end-of-life disposal. For example, plastic makes up many disposable items. Laura Parker's National Geographic article states that roughly 40% of the now more than 448 million tons of plastic produced every year is disposable, much of it used as packaging intended to be discarded within minutes after purchase, which is exactly the case for this water bottle. Which brings me to my next point. Plastic is difficult to dispose of effectively. Because I don't have access to a recycling center, this bottle gets thrown away in the trash, where it will end up in a landfill. Plastic in landfills takes a significant amount of time to degrade, as the October 26, 2017 article, "The Environmental Toll of Plastics" on Environmental Health News by Doug Fisher points out. Plastic is so resilient that even burying it deep within the earth doesn't keep it from impacting the environment. Currently, it accounts for approximately 10% of generated waste, but placing plastics in a landfill may simply be storing a problem for the future, as plastics chemicals often sink into nearby land, contaminating groundwater. Plastic and its chemicals can also get into the ocean if improperly disposed of. This is where they can become microplastics, which is how it's already finding its way into the seafood and fish we eat, as noted in Kate Blinco's article in the May 2018 issue of Norfolk Magazine. Plastic can be disposed of by recycling, but not all plastic is recyclable, and it takes energy to do so. Since we've looked at some of the benefits and the disadvantages of plastics, I want to now go over some of the alternatives. Plastic has a number of alternatives, but I'll be looking at two in particular. The first is glass. Glass can be used in place of plastic in some applications, and its main benefits are the fact that it's reusable and easily recyclable compared to plastic. But it can also be pretty heavy and can break. Metals, the second thing we'll be taking a look at, such as this stainless steel cup, can be used in place of some plastics in applications. Metals have benefits like glass. They're reusable and recyclable as well, and they're very, very durable. The metal also has some disadvantages, such as being heavy and not being able to be used in certain applications like heating up in the microwave. To summarize, plastic has benefits and disadvantages, but there are also alternatives to plastics available. And now that you're aware of some of the facts, you can make some more informed decisions when it comes to your plastic consumption. The impact of those 6.9 billion tons of waste may even be reduced by our collective efforts.